Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, everybody. I'm about to pop on after I finish getting some of these settings in place. I appreciate you being here. Let me see, what kind of view do I want to have today? I'm going to do speaker view. All right. Can everybody hear me okay? I'm just trying to get my settings together. You can just type in a yes in the chat or just say yes, whichever's going to work. I'd appreciate that. So I want to make sure my mic is on. I hate to record this whole thing and nobody's seeing it. Nobody can hear anything. Can somebody put in a yes in the chat for me, please? Okay, thank you. Okay, well, here we are, Sunday morning. Sunday morning with the council. Let me widen my screen here. Welcome, everybody. Just looking to see if they wanted me to start out with any thoughts for this meditation. You know, they channeled a whole book through me. It's interesting. They're wanting me to say something about that. Letting people in. They want you all to know, and I guess they might speak about this too, that there are spiritual truths that are coming forth for you all to learn, become familiar with, and eventually embody, all for the purpose of raising the vibration on the earth, healing a lot of our ills that we have going on right now, and also helping folks to not be so profoundly unhappy, because there's a different and better way to live life. And you know, I was just doing some gardening yesterday, and I know that, and this is a common suggestion that they make to, good morning, Nancy, to make to us all to reconnect with the earth. The vibration of the earth holds healing properties. And I always know that when I'm out and I'm gardening, I would just have my hands in the earth, that it's healing. And I was listening to a meditation as I was doing that last night, and it was talking about just being and how the larger part of who we are, our God sense, is always within us and able for us to connect with it. And always at all times, but we don't know it. And even those of us who are on our spiritual path, and that we can achieve greater depths of connecting with our isness, our God sense. We have the capacity and the ability to do that all the time, every moment of every day. And I think that's what Jesus did, and that's what made him a man, common man, be able to do what he did in his lifetime. That he, in his message, he wasn't different than us, that you too can do as I do. And so I think it's all for the purpose of helping us to understand our limitlessness, that when we're tethered to our brain, our ego, our human lens, which is all an illusion, this is all just a big play, that we separate and can't access and can't hear and can't reflect that part of us. So I think with today comes a sense of awareness about that. My book is certainly to, or their book is certainly to teach how we can get there by understanding and reframing how we all think about ourselves so that we can do that. But it first takes an unlearning of how we think and how we've been conditioned. And this is a common repetitive theme with them. And the reason why they repeat things over and over and over is because it's necessary to our unlearning. It's necessary to our awareness. It's necessary before we can even begin to aspect that part of us as we walk this earth plane. So, and I'm looking at my courtyard and where I was doing a lot of my gardening yesterday, and it's just beautiful. And it's just kind of reflective of the same beauty that we can bring into our life when we begin to allow for the unlearning and the awareness to move in, reframe how we think about ourselves, understanding our truths, our universal truths, and begin to then become and live from our greater internal God sense, which we all are reflected in this earth form. So, okay, they wanted me to make that analogy as I'm sitting in my office looking out over my courtyard, because that's what I was doing yesterday. And I was feeling certainly a calm and a oneness, because last night I had something happen that wasn't very fun. And although there's still some ways where I could have probably responded even better, internally, it didn't shift me. It didn't throw me off my peace axis. And I was proud about that. So I stepped into my bigger knowing that everything is fine. Everything happens for a reason. I am protected. Fear is not a real thing. Don't give it a thought. And peace was mine. So anyway, I share that. If it can happen for me, it can happen for everybody. So I'm going to stop yammering. Generally speaking, I know that as I've begun to do these, usually my thoughts in the beginning of these meditation sessions, they are somehow related to what they have to say. So I'll let them use me. That's what I signed up for anyway. I'll fly silent and I will allow them to come forward to say what they need to say this morning for you all. Really, truly am wishing everybody a great Sunday. We can all make it great if we just make up our minds, right? No matter what's happening. Choose joy. I'll be back. Something tells me they're going to have me go play with my marbles. We'll see. We are here. Good morning to all. We bid you a beautiful, productive, peaceful, blessed Sunday morning. Yes, we will be, as a practice, sending her off to play with her marbles, because that is going to become a metaphor for all of you as we continue on this journey together in these Sunday morning meditations, and us having her sent off to play with her marbles. She is totally playful, joyful, devoid of any earthly human adult concerns, worries, fears, anxiety, hurts, just connected with her being, true being, joyful. And this is what we want all of you to understand as well as her, and to understand and to then, with the understanding, have the ability to access your joy, because joy is your resting place. Joy, peace. Peace is what she's feeling now. And she is reconnected with that of what she is. She is peace. All of you are peace. What makes you feel as though you're not are your thoughts, your busy thoughts, your sense of lack, your conditioning. So yes, we do come forward with these messages of universal truth for all of you. Certainly. It is our purpose with this messenger solely. The earth. Let's talk about the earth and the vibration of the earth today, shall we? Let's start with that because, yes, we were moving her, encouraging her, inspiring her to share that experience yesterday. It was surprising, to say the least, just how peaceful she felt yesterday. We guided a meditation towards her in which she was feeling the nudge to turn it on. We would like to submit to you all that we guide all of you too in much the same way. When you have these nudges, these feelings, these even as faint of an urge to do something, that is usually your guidance at play. It's always there. It's ever present. It's constant. It's never ending because it's ingrained within you. It's a part of you. It's programmed into your DNA. Again, what keeps you from acting upon them often is your analysis, is your busy thoughts, are your busy thoughts. Busy thoughts, they are your curse in this lifetime. Over-analysis is your curse in this lifetime. Fear and giving it too much attention and letting it dictate your day, your moments, your thoughts, your situations, your movement, your curse in this lifetime, your ego, your curse in this lifetime. We mention all of these things because we are trying to bring an awareness, a greater awareness to all of you about the impediments to your peace, the impediments to accessing your joy, the impediments to you achieving all that you want in your life, the impediments to your relationships, the impediments to you just being love and showing love, namely to yourselves. This internal talk, harsh critic, judge, jury of thyself, it needs to stop. And it's just because of your conditioning. It's just because you are not understanding who you are, your power, what you came here to do. Understand that there's a much, much bigger picture at play, that this is a very, very small microcosm of your existence. If you were to just understand this better, you'd be able to turn things around easier. If you understand who you were better, you would be far happier. If you understand this better, you would know that there is nothing, nothing to fear. If you knew this better, you would achieve far greater acts of life that you desire. If you knew this better, you would experience more love. If you knew this better, you would experience more forgiveness. If you knew this better, you would experience and receive more compassion. If you knew this better, if you knew this better, if you knew this better, you would step into the life and all the blessings that's available to you. Hence our messages, hence our teachings, hence these meditations, hence your experiences that queue up in your life. They're all constantly, never endingly trying to point you in the direction that you came here to go as your spirit designed it, in union with source energy. It's all been agreed to, dare we say, because of your conditioning, and hope that you can hear it, that everything that you desire is absolutely available to you. Everything. It's a desire because it's part of your plan. It's a desire because it's part of what you came here to do. It's a desire because it's part of what you came here to achieve. Desires are yours. You just need to align to them instead of efforting your way towards them. You humans have been conditioned that anything worth having requires great effort, and nothing, nothing could be farther from the truth. Effort has the exact opposite effect. And we know that when we say this to you, your mind goes, oh. Meditation, setting intention, as we all have come together to do in this format, is how you get there. So we encourage you all to dream your way there. Dream your way. Dream your way. Feel your way, more specifically, towards that of what your desires are. Feel it, because you are energy. Feelings move your energy up and down in accordance to what that feeling is dictating. Feeling is how you, and feeling good specifically, is how you align to your blessings. And why it is important for us to bring forward a greater awareness as to how and why joy is always available to you, and why we coach and teach all of you through these writings and teachings and spiritual law. Why it's most important above all else to take responsibility for how you feel and choose joy, because that is how you align, feel your way to your blessings, all of your desires that await you energetically. You have to elevate your vibration to meet it, and then it will flow in to your life materially. Everything starts with thought. Thought becomes things. This is manifestation 101. So the best way, easiest way to do this, to create that a life of what you want, is to control how you think. And as humans, you have been conditioned to believe in your powerless nature, that you have no control over your thoughts, that you are a victim to your circumstances, and this is not true. Anything is true but that. You are the architect of your experience. Take control of your ship and point it in the direction that you are wishing to sail towards your next adventure of life. You are at the helm, steering the course of your ship, your life. You are not powerless little ninnies created by Source. We assure you, you are powerful, powerful, powerful manifestations of Source. Know this. Remind yourself of this daily. Quiet your mind. Make time and space to be still. Access your guidance in those moments. Honor your inspirations. You can hear them, acknowledge them when you are not heavy in analysis. The analysis comes from your belief, your conditioning that you are not safe, and it is your hyper awareness to be so. It's not the way to get there. You are, by definition, safe because you designed this whole plan. You created it. You're safe no matter what happens. Trust in that, and then you really begin to live. This one that saw a video some time ago about Will Smith when he was doing his Instagram post when he was first beginning, and he was recording and documenting, vlogging his bucket list activities, and learned as he was jumping out of a plane that, when you face your fear of death, that's really only when you begin living. This is true. But we would go a step further to help you to understand that there truly is no death. There's just transformation from this form to the next. And most times, as to what you identify as your death experience, you are just returning home. And it is probably a far greater, more pleasurable experience than anything you can experience in your entire lifetime. So nothing truly to fear, nothing truly to grieve. It should be a celebration when those of you in your life take that transition back into energy form, going back to Source, going back to the oneness of Source. You can think of it as them experiencing an ongoing orgasm. Is that anything to grieve, really? No. There. in a beautiful, wonderful, good feeling place. Nothing to grieve. Now we realize, making the analogy between death, your death experience, and an orgasm is a great departure for many of you, but it's our aim to reframe how you think about it, to learn the truth about it, the truth about you all. The more you come to understand that this is just a big play that you've created, that you came here to have all the experiences that you are having, but to understand that you are a powerful and great creator. And many of you create experiences in your life that you really are not desiring, but it is by default due to your lack of focus and where you are allowing yourself to live in a perception of lack that creates energetically more experiences that feel like lack. Once you know and understand your power, you will be able to affect it better, affect better outcomes in your life, be able to bend your very own reality because you have the capacity to do so. So, in these meditations, we aim to bring you a greater sense of awareness of your truth, help you with the reframing process by bringing them forward to you with the intention of them resonating at your soul level because it is your truth, hence the resonance. And just bring a greater awareness as the beginnings, the seed planting of you shifting into a greater perspective, more accurate perspective of your truth, so that you can begin to adopt them into your new belief system, stripping away the conditioning, the limiting conditions that have been, that inundate your thoughts and your beliefs that are untrue, that repeat them enough that you will be able to begin to adopt them in as your new truth, your new belief, in which from beliefs, your actions begin to follow. It is the process of unlearning that we all promote because we hear your cries for help. This is our help showing up. Nothing is coincidence. The fact that you are all here. If you come across any of these recordings, stop, listen for a time. It is all part of a divine plan. You have no idea how you are all supported and loved. No idea. You have no idea what love is available to you. You have no idea what your capacity for love is for another. We submit to you all that unconditional love is your essence. All the busy talk, all the fear, all the ego hides it all quite well. But how you know for sure is that unconditional love, how it feels to offer it. It always feels good. And good feelings come from God. They are godly. Negative ones, they're an illusion. They're God sent saying, nope, don't go there. Redirect. Danger, danger, Will Robinson, danger. Only people of a certain age on your earth plane are going to get that reference. But go in a different direction. Know that you're going off course in accordance to your soul and his plan. It's an easy gauge. The more you become aware of that that's your navigation system, you can begin to use it as such and not fall victim to your emotions, but instead begin to use them as the compass that they were meant to be, because that's what they are. Yes. So our Sunday hope for you all is to understand that joy, peace, and love is always available to you. And that if you are feeling anything but that, redirect. Understand that you have control of where you place your focus and your thoughts and what you feel. And above all else, make it your business every day to feel good, because you can. Allow yourself that permission as a means of feeling your way towards all of your blessings. All we're doing is asking you to feel good, and the rest will flow in. The rest will fill in, and watch your blessings show up. So, in support of your unlearning, your reconditioning, and how individually it can shift not only your energy, but then as a net effect, any and all that you come in contact with. As you begin to learn this and live this, is how you change your world by first beginning with yourself. Feeling yourself better the way there. It's just that easy. It's just that easy. So let us fall silent for a few clock moments to set that intention for your week as a means of feeling better, aligning more with your blessings, as a means, as a pathway towards all of your desires, and all the way helping your world. Mm. I don't know about you guys, but that left me with a incredible, peaceful feeling. I could go crawl back in my bed. That felt nicely. That felt nice. Anybody want to share about what they received out of that message, meditation, anything worth note? You don't have to if you don't want to, just curious. Otherwise, I'll send everybody off on their day. Thank you for joining me these Sundays. It's been interesting. Today especially. So everyone, have a great day. Choose peace. Choose joy. Let them guide you as your little exercise for the week and see how that all works for you and enjoy feeling better, right? Because that's what they say. All we're asking is for you to feel better. So enjoy your week of feeling better. Namaste. Peace and love. See everybody week after next. Bye bye.